I'm Dr. Moyal, and you might have noticed that there are an awful lot of pictures of athletes, and pretty much the reason is because for the last 31 years I've taken care of over 5,041 professional, Olympic, and world-class athletes, and with one common denominator. The reason why they fly into the office is that we're able to find answers to chronic problems and injuries and performance problems that other people have not been able to find. And the reason for that is a system that I created over the last 25 years from studying with 30 of the best physicians in the world, and osteopaths, medical doctors, and chiropractors. And I've synthesized the system into what I call specific 6-step protocol. And as a result of that, it gives us a predictable, reproducible, duplicatable system that we can isolate injuries. So what am I saying? Here's a question that often plagues athletes, or a problem that often plagues athletes. And I ask one question, and I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you ever have days where you go out, you practice, you play, you participate, compete, everything is great. You go home that night, you take a nice hot shower, you eat a good meal, catch a little bit of TV, relax, go to bed and sleep like a baby. And the next day you go back out to train or to practice or to play, and all of a sudden you play like crap. It's like, what happened? And it's a very common problem, and most of the athletes that I've asked over the years say, yeah, that happens all the time. Now, let me ask you this. What if I told you that I had the answer to that, and that within maybe a 2-3 minute time frame, I could actually solve that problem for you and get you back up to par? Now, that sounds like a big, oh, that sounds great, but can you prove it? Yeah, I can. I've done it with Olympic athletes, I've done it with professional athletes. And as we walk over here, you can see that there are an awful lot of other athletes that we've taken care of, as well as celebrities, comedians, singers, and there are a whole lot more people that I've taken care of over the years. And the reason is because of the fact that our approach is so different, it's so specific, that we can actually predict the results we're going to get before even touching you, before even palpating you, before even treating you, if you fall within the parameters, which I've put together as patterns in what's called patterns of injuries, based on the type of sports you play. So whether you're a golfer, tennis player, football, soccer, basketball, volleyball, skier, snowboarder, what have you, sailor, MMA fighter, boxer, as you can see, I have a system that is predictable and that can isolate the exact problem. Now, why is that important? Because we look at you as a global unit, okay? Most of the time when you go to the trainer, or the medical doctors, or the other therapist, you come in, you tell them you have a shoulder pain, you have a neck pain, you have a back pain, you have a foot pain, a knee pain, hip pain. They start to only focus on that. Well, I'm going to tell you that that's totally incomplete and it's erroneous of an approach, because most of the time where you feel the pain, it's only about 10% of the actual problem. So that means that 90% of the time, the problem does not even originate from there. It's only a symptom and a byproduct of something else, which is part of the 6-step protocol called a dispersive factor. Okay? Now, just to give you a little idea, imagine a bucket of water. If I drop a pebble in it, you're going to get a ripple effect. Okay? Which means that just because you feel it in one place doesn't mean that it didn't come from or even spread to other areas. And this is an article that I wrote many years ago, how a single injury can create multiple different symptoms and problems. So when it comes to getting results, predictable results, improving your performance, being able to help you and resolve whatever chronic situation you've been plagued with, or that's keeping you on the bench or off your workouts, I can pretty much predict within the first 2 minutes of meeting you whether I can help you or not. Now that's a big statement to make, but I've also got 31 years of background to prove it. And over 5,000 athletes that have been the test and trial and have gotten those results. So if you have a problem that hasn't resolved, if you have a problem with performance, or you need to increase and go to the next level of performance, call my office. Talk to me. There's no charge for that. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you or talk to you on the phone for a few minutes. And if you're looking at this on our website, click the link wherever it is, over here or below or above, and get in contact with me. I'll sit down with you. Again, there's a reason why we have patients flying in from around the world. To date, more than 86 countries, okay? Because they get results where they couldn't get results back home. If you're looking for a different approach, if you're tired of sitting on the bench or not performing at your best, give me a call. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do for you.
Hi, my name is Niklas Klebinder. I'm from Sweden. I was coming to Dr. Moyal for lower back pain, and I've been having some trouble with that before. I was in the Swedish national team for decathlon for 10 years, and when I came into Dr. Moyal, I also told him I had a little bit problem with my shoulder, and he quickly adjusted that, the shoulder, and the lower back pain went away. So I was here for about, I would say, 30 minutes, and now I can walk again, and I sit up, stand up. And really big problems yesterday. Couldn't even didn't come out of my bed. So thank you really much, Dr. Moyal. Really thankful for this. I will come back on vacation here more often, because I'm just here on vacation, and visit Dr. Moyal for going through my back and my shoulders again. Thank you very much.
I'm Thomas Nydal from Sweden. Used to be a tennis player, struggling with my body here and there. Got in today, had a bad neck problem. I've been actually even dizzy when I've been on my back. Dr. Moyal has been working on my shoulders, decompression, and I was just screaming of pain, but now it feels a lot better. I'm gonna try to play a round of golf now, and I hope it will be all right.